So before I get started, I just wanted you guys to say hi to Gemma. But we're not here to talk about Gemma today, although we can talk about her all day. Let's talk about making bottles. Put her in her bed. Okay, so first I want to say that you guys sent me on a dummy mission for some Elmer's glue. Apparently there's a glue shortage in my neighborhood and we couldn't find that thing anywhere, so I actually ended up getting this bootleg glue from some store, and I thought, I don't want to feed my baby bootleg glue. So I searched and searched and actually found this at Family Dollar. All right, so the first experiment we're going to do is with the glue, because Josie suggested that I use glue and water to make my baby bottle. Then we have Crystal's suggestion of sunblock and a little bit of food coloring. And then we have Sierra's suggestion of using lotion and water. And Erica, I think you said that you prefer to use the fabric softener, but I don't know where you guys are hanging out, but in my neighborhood, we don't have white fabric softener. But I did notice when I got back home that the Downy Summer Blossom is actually the perfect color, the perfect consistency, but it was in a yellow like bottle, so I thought it was yellow. Okay, and then Nikki suggested, based on a YouTube video she saw, that I use cornstarch and baby powder. Okay, so I went ahead and I got some bottles, and these were actually $3.99 at Walmart, and I wanted to make sure that I got some clear ones. It doesn't seem like they have very many clear bottles anymore. Everything has a decoration on it, and I was such a stickler for clear bottles when I had my babies that I actually resorted to getting glass ones from Macy's, because I absolutely had to make sure that they were clean. You guys will learn that I'm a little OCD about some things. So I have my bottles. So I want to show you, I already had everything pre-measured. This is 10 grams of the glue. So I want you to be able to see that color in there. It's so hard with that lighting, but as you can see, it's just what glue always looks like, just pure white. Okay, so I already had that pre-measured. This is the actual consistency of a super soft lotion. This is the sunblock, and it's slightly off-white. And I picked this lotion because it was shea butter lotion, and it has a little bit of tint to it, like a little yellow creamy tint to it. It wasn't completely white. And then for Nikki's suggestion, I actually used 1 tablespoon of the cornstarch and 1 tablespoon of the baby powder to create that, and we're going to use that for one of the bottles. So because the sunblock and the lotion are so similar, the sunblock is a little bit more white, so I'm going to use that for the baby formula. But this, because it has a little bit of tint to it, I'm going to use that for orange juice. Let's see if we can make some orange juice with that. So the idea here, based on my discussion in the groups earlier, is that everyone uses something different. Let's experiment, put this together today, and check back daily for the week and see what they turn into, because I know that this supposedly kind of curdles like real milk after a while. Another suggestion was flour, and I have seen terrible reviews on the flour because that gets dry super fast. Again, Erica mentioned that this lotion doesn't mix in well with the water, so I know I've seen folks suggest that you have to constantly keep shaking that up. And so a lot of different things going on, but the common denominator here is water, and mostly everybody suggested using this GE clear silicone. I went ahead and got the mold-free one, and of course it should be waterproof. And so I got this from Walmart, $3.77. So we're gonna use that to do the nipples. But I don't want this video to be too long, so if we run out of time, we'll just have to do the nipples another time. Okay, so let's go ahead and open our bottles. And again, I'm going to use these, what are they, 4 ounces now, 5 ounces? And I'm going to use this Big Bird bottle for the orange juice because we only have 3 over here. All right, let's get the water up. I'm probably gonna make a huge mess, but that's okay. It's to be expected. You'll see that in all of my videos. And if you guys hear talking in the background or singing or just noise, period, it's because my husband's making noise. He knows I'm doing a video and he's seeking attention. Y'all know how that is. Oh, and I forgot this bottle. All right. So now that we have our water in our bottles, again, all of these are about 10 grams of each of these items, and I did 10 grams because most of it's going to stay in the container anyway, because it's so thick it's likely not going to come out all the way, so you lose a few grams. Okay, and that's what that looks like. Oh my god, this lighting's going to drive me bananas. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's pretty gross. All right, so that was our glue. This next one here is the sunblock. So let's go ahead and put that in the bottle. You would think I would have been smart enough to sit them on their side so that it'd be easier to come out, right? Of course not. All right, so that's what that looks like. It's not together at all. The glue definitely behaved better. This is the shea butter that the shea butter lotion that we're going to use to make orange juice. I learned to make orange juice from a little girl's Reborn Bottle video. Can you believe that, on YouTube? She did a great job though. And again, this lotion doesn't mix very well with the water at all. But we gotta do what we gotta do, right? And then we're gonna put this powder. This is not cocaine, this is powder and cornstarch. And this is where I'm gonna make the mess. Oh well. And don't mind my nails, you guys. The moment I start reborning and I'm touching the acetone and the paint thinner, all my polish comes off. So my nails look horrible, but who cares? Okay, and of course the powder mix as well. Just gotta shake it up a bit. All right, so there we have it. Glue, sun-tanned lotion, sunblock, shea butter lotion for our orange juice, and then the powder. Okay, so now we're just going to seal them up. Actually, we have to put a little bit of food coloring in our orange juice. So this is yellow food coloring. Now, you guys suggested using the food coloring for the, why can't I remember what that is? Sunblock, but I don't know. And then vanilla is what I'm going to use in the other ones because I noticed formula isn't white at all. So I'm gonna have a fight with my light. Okay, so 1 itty bitty drop for the orange juice, and let's see what that turns out to be. I'm more curious about that one than any of the other ones. So seal that up and shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. This is the shea butter lotion. That's more yellow juice, not orange juice. I think 1 more drop would have to do it. Let's let it settle a bit so you guys could see this color. It's hard to see from this angle of the camera. Let's let the bubbles go down some. Or I'll move the camera when we're done with the other one. So let's let that settle. All right, this is the glue. Ooh, the glue is stuck to the side of the bottle. I give credit to the folks who record videos all the time, because trying to get the lighting perfectly and your angle and your speech and not messing up, ugh, just too much work. Sunblock. That's kind of stuck to the side of the bottle too. I guess it just needs to be shaken some. All right, and then finally we have our powder. This is more like a breast milk consistency. It doesn't have very much thickness to it. Yeah, it's definitely more like breast milk. Okay, so there you have it. This is glue. It's sort of it's also sort of like that milky white breast milk consistency. Not very thick, not like milk at all. But maybe more glue would help that. So we'll see. And then same exact consistency with the sunblock. Definitely breast milk and not formula. But I believe if we add that vanilla like you guys suggested, we will have formula. This orange juice is still yellow juice. I don't know if that's because of what we're putting it in. Everything's so yellow. Well, no, it looks like orange juice. Can you guys see that? Yes, orange juice. So we'll see how that behaves throughout the week also. Not bad. And then finally, the last one. So I'm going to go ahead and drop a couple of drops of the vanilla, like you guys suggested, in the milk bottles. And then I'm going to take a picture of them. And then we will check in every day to see what they look like and see which one goes nasty first. Okay, thanks for joining me. And we ran out of time, so we're gonna do this tips of the bottles with the silicone on another video. Stay tuned.